The proof of ghosts and spirits and why science doesn't have all the answers. For centuries, people have reported seeing, hearing, or even feeling the presence of something beyond our world. Ghosts, spirits, are energies that seem to exist just outside our normal senses. Yet, despite countless encounters, recordings, and investigations, many skeptics still demand proof. But here's the truth: science doesn't have all the answers. In fact, there are many things science still can't explain, even about our own existence. Science can't even explain consciousness. Let's start with something incredibly close to home: you. Scientists can map your brain, measure your neural activity, and monitor every chemical that fires when you think or feel. But they still can't explain what consciousness actually is. Where do our thoughts come from? What gives us self-awareness? Why do we dream, imagine, or feel emotion? These questions remain unanswered, even by the most advanced neuroscience and quantum physics. If science can't fully explain what makes us alive and self-aware, our spirit, if you like, then how can it possibly rule out that consciousness might continue in some form after death? The pyramids, a mystery of human and possibly spiritual engineering. Look at the pyramids of Egypt. These colossal structures were built thousands of years ago with astonishing precision. Blocks weighing tons were perfectly aligned to the stars, without cranes, computers, or modern machinery. Even today, engineers and archaeologists debate how ancient builders achieved such precision. There are theories, but no complete answers. It's another example of how something can exist, can be real, and yet remain unexplained by science. Maybe the pyramids were the result of a level of knowledge or energy we've forgotten. Or perhaps ancient people worked alongside forces we still don't understand. Energies that modern science hasn't yet caught up with. Where did the universe come from? The Big Bang Theory suggests the universe began from a single point, but where did that point come from? What existed before time and space? Even with all our telescopes, satellites, and mathematics, science still can't answer that. The more we learn about the universe, the more mysterious it becomes. So when people say ghosts can't exist because science says so, they're missing the bigger picture. Science is still discovering the rules of the universe. Ghosts and spirits may simply be beyond our current understanding. What if ghosts and spirits are made of energy or exist on a frequency that current instruments can't detect? We know energy never dies, it transforms. So if the human body is energy, and that energy leaves at the moment of death, it must go somewhere. Paranormal investigators around the world record strange voices, temperature drops, EMF spikes, and even apparitions. These are not random coincidences, they are data points. Evidence of something real, even if not yet explainable by conventional science. The bottom line: science and spirituality don't have to be enemies. Science is simply a process, a tool for measuring what we can observe. But it can't yet measure everything. Consciousness. Ancient mysteries. The creation of the universe. These are all reminders that our understanding is still evolving. So when someone says ghosts or spirits don't exist because science says so, remember, absence of proof is not proof of absence. One day, science may catch up. Until then, the experiences, evidence, and energy felt by millions across the world speak for themselves.